macOS has a built-in program for backing up your files and applications, and honestly, I think this is one of the most underrated features on a Mac. To use Time Machine, you'll need an external hard drive. Pretty much any drive will work, but you'll want a drive that's at least the same size as your computer's internal drive, or preferably 2 to 3 times larger. Time Machine keeps multiple versions of files over time, so the bigger your drive is, the longer it's able to build your backup history. To set up Time Machine, you'll start by plugging in your drive. Recent Mac OS versions have this glitch where you need to allow the external drive to connect, but the button to allow the connection keeps disappearing. If you run into the same issue, keep unplugging and reconnecting the drive until you're able to click the button. After that, you'll go to System Settings and under General, scroll down to Time Machine. Here you can choose the drive you want to use for your Time Machine backups. I always recommend using a dedicated drive that won't be used for anything else, but technically you could use the Time Machine drive for other file storage as well. You can choose whether you'd like your Time Machine drive to be encrypted with a password. The drive will contain basically everything that's on your Mac, so this is recommended if your drive gets lost or stolen. You can then choose whether you'd like to give Time Machine access to the full capacity of your drive, or limit it to a specific portion on your drive. Time Machine keeps multiple versions of your files, and it will always fill up the entire space that it has access to. If your Mac has a 500 gigabyte drive, and you give Time Machine a 2 terabyte drive, it will eventually fill up the whole 2 terabytes. So, this is important to understand and configure properly before you start making backups. After that, your Mac will prepare the drive and you're basically done. The backups will run automatically in the background, so you don't have to worry about it. As long as your drive is connected, your Mac will run the backups in the background. You can unplug the drive when needed, and backups will continue the next time you plug it back in. Depending on the amount of files you have and the speed of your drive, the first backup could take hours. So sit back, continue your work as usual, and check back later. After setting up Time Machine, you'll see this little Time Machine button in your menu bar, which is your quick access to check the status or manually start backups. You can also use this to quickly jump into your Time Machine settings. Like I said, the backups are automated, but there are a few settings you can adjust if needed. You can change the backup frequency and choose whether you'd like Time Machine to run backups when you're on battery power. The backup process will consume some battery life, so if you're concerned about that, toggle that off. There's also an option to exclude things from your backup. If there's specific folders or files you don't want included in your backup, you can add those here. Anything listed here will not be backed up. By default, Time Machine backs up apps, files, photos, system settings, all user accounts, and it can be used to restore single files, entire folders, or your whole Mac. Some things it does not back up include iCloud-only files that are not downloaded locally, external drives, unless you manually add them, and some system cache and temporary files. Everything else is included by default. If you don't have the Time Machine button in your menu bar, you can add it by going to System Settings and searching for Time Machine. You'll see an option for showing Time Machine status in the menu bar, and you can toggle that on or off. If you look at your backup drive in Finder, you'll see a bunch of backups on it, and technically you can dig into these and find files. But that's not how Time Machine is meant to be used. Let me show you a proper way to use Time Machine to restore files. Let's say I had something on my computer and it accidentally got deleted. This could also be a corrupted file. Or maybe I ruined a document by writing over and losing something important. And now I need to either restore the document altogether or just restore it to a previous state to undo the damage. To restore my file, I can click Time Machine in my menu bar and choose Browse Time Machine Backups. This takes me to the Time Machine view, which quite literally looks like a time machine. On the right side, I have my full backup history, and clicking one of these takes me back in time, showing my files as they were at that particular time on my Mac. I can also click these windows to go back in time, 1 hour at a time. I can browse my whole computer here and find exactly what I need. As long as it's included in your backups, you'll see it here. To restore a file or folder, I'll just find and choose it, and then choose Restore. This brings the file back, and I'm done. This is really powerful and not only covers you from lost files, but allows you go to back in version history since Time Machine runs backups hourly. And that's Time Machine Backups on a Mac. Click that like button if this was helpful and check out my macOS playlist for more easy guides like this. Thanks all, I'll see you in the next video.